Wednesday, August 4th. Yeah, it's a little chilly out here. Kids, why are you eating breakfast outside? Cooper, tell us why you're eating breakfast outside even though it's cold.
'Cause we smell like exhaust.
Yeah, so, I was getting breakfast ready. Oatmeal, don't feel bad for them because it's got cinnamon and ginger and actual maple syrup with some tri-blend seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, and I crush up walnuts, so it's good. So don't feel bad about the word oatmeal. But hey guys, go outside and kind of stretch a little bit while I make your breakfast. And what do these, yes, sarcasm is included, geniuses do? They're all huddled over by the exhaust of the generator they have running for the microwave. So they come in the motorhome, literally, absolutely, idiotically, all smell like exhaust. And I'm being nice because people are going to watch this because there's a cuss storm that you guys didn't witness. Absolute geniuses is the nice way I'll put it since this is video record. So guess what? Eat your breakfast outside. I don't care. And then when you're done, stay outside. So amongst the three of you, that's three different brains. One of the most magnificent creations in Earth's history, the human brain. Not amongst the three of you thought, hey, Dad, it's cold out here. Can we have our sweatshirts? Hey, Dad, I don't know if you know, but it's really cold out here. Can we come back inside? No, let's breathe exhaust for about 10 minutes until Dad figured it out. And then let's smell like exhaust for probably the rest of the morning. Still morning. We just walked across the way. Coincidentally, there was a post office right there. So we just dropped off some more postcards and we're walking back to the motorhome. This was our house last night in Shoshone, Wyoming. An abandoned, defunct, judging by the colors, it was a Shell gas station. But it was a wonderful, level place for us to park last night and sleep. Well, the biggest thing I noticed on this Wednesday morning is it is not green anymore. We are officially out of the rainy green areas. We're in the middle of Wyoming, and I didn't know that Wyoming had such a high altitude. We're at 5,500 feet, and it's just kind of Wyoming, I guess. I didn't know it was so high. That's as high as Denver. And we're just in the, countryside here. We got some more really pretty mountains in the distance. We just pulled over to take a leg stretching break. I don't know if the colors come out really nice, but this dark reds and oranges are up ahead of us. So I think it's real red. Yeah, it's real red. Let's see if I can adjust the color now. It's pretty though. I just cleaned my windshield this morning. And it is covered in bugs. Again. I've been getting gas a lot, like every half a tank, because I don't know when or where the next gas station is, and making this climb. We're at 6,500 feet now, driving through the mountains. I don't know how much gas I'm going to suck down, so we've been getting gas a lot. We got little cannons, big troop carriers. They have a bunch of half tracks. These are half tracks. You see half of it is track. Makes sense, right? They got troop carriers. Look, there's anti-aircraft guns sticking up over there. Man, they got all kinds of stuff. Most of it looks like it works. This place is incredible. Oh, this can has been demilitarized. You can see they torched the whole back of it, so you can't use it. But the rest of it, honestly, looks like it's usable. This is the only thing I've seen so far that's been demilitarized. The rest of these cannons and tanks and stuff, the barrels, everything's good. This place is incredible. And this is just the outside. Cooper, what are we learning about this tank? What's all this stuff on the side of it?
So this is one of these gear things.
Oh, one of the drive cog deals. Okay.
Yeah.
So they got a spare one of those. They got some shovels and they got a giant wire sling, like a wire rope. Let's see.
And this.
Let's see. Hold on a second. Let's see. It doesn't say the rating on it. Okay. What else are you showing me?
This is one of these tires.
Oh, so they got a spare tire there. There's the door to get in. Oh, we got another tire.
This little tire is one of these spare tires.
One of those spare little guide wheels.
And these are these tracks.
Oh, a spare track piece.
Yeah.
Okay. What are these little claw-looking things?
There are these that
Oh, yeah.
go in the middle.
Look at them down there. Yeah. So they got all kinds of spare stuff on the side, and then it's got a bulldozer blade on the front that swings down so they can make some roads. And this thing is huge, and it's got a big crane on top. The arm that's right here folds up, and it sticks out here, and there's a big winch and pulley on it so it can lift stuff.
And there's a winch right here.
Yeah, there's a winch on the front too. Yeah. All right, bud, tell me about this cool thing we're standing next to.
So this is like a bridge and a tank connected together.
Oh, it's a bridge on top of a tank.
Yeah. So this big thing right here
Yeah.
will make it fold down to like a giant bridge that would make like to go over like a river. Or
Yeah, to go over a good-sized little creek or small river. Yeah, you can see the pivots here. There's the steel rope that pulls these together. You got the female coupler. This swings down and engages to these male pins, and you pin it. Wow, yeah, and this so this underneath here is the actual driving surface. So this tank literally just drives. You can see the big hydraulic ram under here, and unfolds this giant bridge to cross whatever you need to cross. That's pretty cool. What do you think about that thing, bud?
It's cool
Yeah.
and big.
All right, kiddos. We just left this massive facility, the National Museum of Armored Vehicles. Okay, so what was your impression? What did you guys think of this giant museum?
It was cool and huge.
It was pretty big, huh? They had all kinds of stuff.
There was like a lot of really cool things that had like a lot of guns, and
Yeah.
that was cool.
What do you think, Coop? It was pretty big, huh?
Yeah, lots of tanks. And
Yeah, and
stuff.
they had all this stuff outside, all this stuff inside. So we talked to the lady. This is a private collection. It's just literally one dude that's just super rich, and he just loves, maintaining history and keeping these things restored for the future generations to see. But absolutely incredible that one guy owns all of this. She didn't tell us his name or anything or what his industry was that he made his money, but super cool that people are passionate about this type of preservation of history. All right, so we've seen all of the inside. We've seen all of the outside. It's not really, let me lighten it up a little bit. There you go. You can kind of see all the stuff under there. And there's all the stuff in the back 40 way back there. We walked around. We're at the entrance right now. So kids, after everything you've seen, we were here about 2.5 hours. We left this morning on our way to the Grand Tetons. And this was just literally, I had no idea what this place was. It was just a roadside thing. I said, holy cow, let's check this out. And this was a 2.5 hour detour. But these are the kinds of things that are well worth the detour, and me driving late at night. I drive late at night to make up for the fact that we make these stops. So out of all of this, which by the way, this thing right here, there's only 16 in the world, and this guy's got 2 of them. They're recoilless rifles from the Vietnam era. Said the Army didn't want them, so the Marines took them and they loved them. They said they shot tanks, they would have it's 106 millimeter flechette rounds, which is basically a shotgun round. It was the world's biggest shotgun, they said. And it would just destroy, they would shoot it at camps and just slaughter people. I know it sounds pretty bad, but it's pretty awesome. But okay, so, Jameson, favorite thing out of, literally, there's gotta be a few hundred things here.
So my favorite was a tank called the Rolling Thunder.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was a truck.
Yeah, truck. Yeah. And it had like a bunch of guns on it.
Yeah, it had the quad 50s in the back.
And it had like a couple machine guns or something.
Yeah, it had machine guns on the side.
And it had, I forget the guns. That are like a circle and they spin around.
The Gatling guns.
Yeah, the Gatling guns.
Or they call them mini guns for some reason sometimes. So yeah, it had the quad 50s on the back, so 450 cals. On each side it had 2 machine guns of various calibers, I'm not sure. And then it had the mini gun on the front. That's the one that spins. That gun was literally Rolling Thunder. That's pretty cool. What about you, Coop? What was your favorite deal?
Mine was the tank right there with the 6 guns.
Yeah, that thing's pretty awesome.
And yeah, they have 2 of them here.
Yep.
And I liked it because it had a lot of guns.
Yeah, a lot of
8 guns.
No, 6. Well, it had 6 guns, and then yeah, Cooper's right. On top, you can't really see from here, but there's 2 machine guns mounted on top of those, the array of the rockets, or the recoilless rifles they call them. What about you, Miss Bailey?
I like the M50, also known as the tank destroyer, which is that thing over there.
Oh, look at, she even remembered the dang names of it. So that was the one too? Yeah. You guys made a good pick, because that's a pretty, you guys went for the ones with the biggest and most guns, huh? Jameson's got the Rolling Thunder, and you guys got the 8-gun, and it's tiny too. It only fit like a couple guys inside, and then guys would run right on top. So go ahead and keep talking. So M50?
Yes, there was 6 giant like cannons on it, 3 on each side, and it just destroyed tanks. Like the one shot probably blew it up.
Yeah, that thing is pretty cool. I'd say, man, it's hard for a guy like me to decide. Like, look at these things. They had everything from World War I stuff, not very much, but then it got big into World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, and some of the other battles and skirmishes throughout time. It's hard for me to pick one that I like. I'm gonna say, honestly, probably these 2 guys right here. The mobile bridge, I've never seen one of those in my life. And also the one right in front of it was like a utility, I forget what they called it. But it was a wrecker, like it fixed things. It had that big crane that folded up that could pick up to help change tank tracks or change wheels on trucks, and it could lift battle damaged tanks off the ground. And I'd say those 2 things, because I like utility. I like things that do things, make things better or fix things. But yeah,
like
this place was pretty awesome. Triple, quadruple thumbs up. Actually, what do you guys got? You guys each have 2 thumbs, so 6 thumbs up. Cooper's got 10 fingers for some reason. Yeah, so okay. Look at how super pretty we're on the side of the road. Dad was having a major meltdown because of two dipshit motorcyclists going like 30. I can't pass the motorcyclists in the motorhome, but they're just cruising. I get it. Cruise, enjoy the scenery, but get the hell over so people can pass you. Anyways, you can see I'm all fired up. So I pulled over. I said, let's just take a break. Let's enjoy the nature, and let's not be inconsiderate bleepity bleeps. So it's super pretty up here. They got the creek. We're still at the entrance. We haven't quite gotten to the national park yet. We're going to the Grand Tetons. We just left that Armory Museum. But I just pulled over here on the side of the road. It's a nice little spot. You can see the highway here. I got the little shoulder, so I pulled over, let those motorcyclists just get out of my life. And then the kids came up here and I said, watch out for bears, because there were some signs that there's, you know, bear possibilities. And they said, Dad, there's a creek up here, so we're just exploring. I'm gonna go in and make some lunch. But look at how incredible this is. We're not even in supposedly the beautiful part. Got these dead trees in the way, but it sure is pretty. I've been having the kids get the semi trucks to honk. See if they will. That was the weakest horn ever. Remember, guys, when they honk, you wave thank you. That's probably about the 4th or 5th one that we've had honk, and that was the one that I record is the silliest one. We've had some loud horns. What are you showing me?
Bailey found it.
Look, a cicada. Wait.
That thing is crazy.
Yeah.
He probably wants to go back to where he's from.
Okay.
I'm just boiling some water for ramen.
Yes.
Ramen noodles for lunch. So boiling some water just on the side of the road, letting the kids enjoy nature.
Yep. Me and Jameson are the crook police, and Cooper's is the person at the creek that's bad.
What a trooper! You need anything? I got water. I got stuff, treats, goodies.
No, I'm gonna push to the top.
Excellent.
2 miles. Thank
2 miles?
you.
Wow. Man, she would kick your guys' butt.
Well, I started from Virginia.
Wow. I don't know if you could tell, but that was an old grandma. She looked like she was probably in her late 60s. That's incredible. I offered her some stuff, and I don't know if you guys could hear her, but she said, "No, I'm gonna push to the top, 2 more miles." She kicked my butt. Okay, 3rd time's the charm. I got the kids up there. All of you do it, Cooper. See if he does it. Okay, we saw the Continental Divide in Colorado. Now we see the one in Wyoming. Isn't this magical? It just looks like a imaginary line through the country. We got a nice little creek here too with some little wildflowers. And yeah, it's just an imaginary line made by man. Said, hey, this is it. We'll put a sign right here and people will stop and take pictures of it. So this is it, Continental Divide. We gotta look this up, guys, because geographically this is not the center of the continent. But there's got to be some meaning behind it. I don't know. Nice work.
Hello again.
Hello.
Hello again. Oh, it is. He just said, I wonder if it's the same person. I said, no way.
So let me come over there.
Oh, don't get hit.
The wind's too much.
Absolute incredible feat you're doing. This is a Continental Divide sign right here.
I'm just one of hundreds this summer.
Yes, but with all due respect, you're not a spring chicken. That's absolutely incredible.
I'll be 67 next week.
60s. Wow, happy birthday. Next week's her
you.
birthday.
Yeah.
60s. I hope you, do you mind me filming you?
No, it's quite
Oh.
all right.
That's incredible. Wow, 60. I would die. I mean, look at this. I got some I got some comfortable living here in my belly.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
And once you start doing this, you know, you get into it, and well, a nice thing about doing it is you can eat anything you want.
That's
as
true. You
much
do
ice cream.
you do burn a lot of calories, huh? Wow, 67 guys. How amazing is that? How long have you been riding? Like, what's your path been so far?
Well, I started from Newport News, Virginia,
Oh my
on
gosh.
June 6th.
June
so it's
6th.
about 2 months.
In Virginia.
You
Newport,
biked all the way here?
Newport News. Wow, and where are you headed?
The route ends in Astoria, Oregon.
Astoria,
This
Oregon.
is called the Trans Am,
Wow.
this route.
Trans-American, huh?
Trans-America route.
Wow.
And its origin goes to the bicentennial year, 1976.
Wow.
There was a big movement that year. They called it Bike Centennial. And that was when they laid out this route for bicyclists.
Wow.
And
Now it's a road.
amazing. That was the year I graduated from college.
Oh wow.
I knew of it, but I was, had a summer job and
Yeah.
was going to go to grad school. So here I am retired, and now I'm doing it.
Incredible.
Combination along the way of camping
Grandma
Yeah.
could do this.
or staying at
No,
hostels. Last
she
night was
died.
the Episcopal Church
Okay.
here in Du Bois.
Yeah, I saw a church along the right side of the road.
Yep.
Yeah.
There were 4 of us there last night.
Wow.
2 backpackers and 2 bikepackers.
Wow.
And so I've stayed at a lot of churches. Stayed at one volunteer fire station
Nice.
back in Kentucky.
Yeah.
And cheap motels when I need to. But I think tonight will be a camping night.
Yeah, it's
I'd always-
beautiful weather.
I'd always wanted to get out here to Wyoming, and here I am.
I can't say the word incredible or awesome enough. That is absolutely. So we're in bear territory though.
Yep,
Like, do you got the bear spray and everything?
yep. In
Right
fact,
there.
Here's the story on that.
Uh-oh.
Last year I did a similar trip. I'm retired up in Maine,
Oh, okay.
so I rode what they call the Northern Tier route, parallels the Canadian border out to Washington State. And I saw my first grizzly bear in.
That's the biggest one you can see.
Well, let's hope it's the only one I ever see,
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
That was in Glacier National Park.
Wow.
So I immediately bought my bear spray after that. Never
Yeah.
needed it.
Russ, you rode the Canadian border from Maine all the
Pretty
way
much, yeah.
to the.
Like in
what-
Michigan, going up through the lower peninsula, and then
You rode all the way
Lake
around the mitten and
Michigan,
everything?
Yeah, up across
Wow.
the ferries to the
Did
upper
you ride back?
peninsula.
Oh my goodness.
I take the train back.
Hey,
Amtrak.
you've earned it. You've earned it.
But so I bought bear spray then. But starting off this summer, I thought I don't want to have to carry that bear spray.
Yeah, because they're big
all
cans,
the way
right?
from Virginia.
Yeah.
I just bought it again today.
Yeah. Actually, I was telling them the town down there, I saw a sign, bear spray, $39.99 or whatever.
Same price as last year.
Yeah. Wow.
We're gonna go through Oregon too, down to California where
Yep.
we live.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
we
see.
got,
That's
this
where
is
you're
our
from.
one trip right here.
Uh-huh.
We live in Los Angeles.
Okay.
We visited my buddy in Pennsylvania, and now we're on our way back.
Oh,
This is our 4th week. We're probably get home about Wednesday next week. So,
you're getting home a little sooner than I am.
yeah.
I'll probably finish around Labor Day, first week of September.
Okay.
And, the only thing I'm not sure of yet is which Amtrak I'll take. I know I think
Which
it's
route?
the Coast Starlight goes up and down the California coast.
Yeah.
So I can either take that north to Seattle and then the Empire Builder train to Chicago,
Okay.
or I can go south. I don't know if it's to San Francisco or Los Angeles and get what they call the Zephyr and
Okay.
take that to Chicago.
Wow.
Overnight there and then get the train on to Boston.
That's cool. Yeah,
From
Boston.
there.
And then how do you get back to Maine?
Oh, the Downeaster train goes up to Maine as far
Okay.
as
This
well
much
beyond
can go like
Portland.
this.
Wow.
And we'll see at that point. I have a friend there who might just say, I'll pick you up and take you.
Yeah.
Or I might be saying, it's all over, I want to bike some more.
Yeah, yeah,
It is-
and yeah. September is nice weather. It's not
it is
quite
nice
cold
weather
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. You know, on a side anecdote, when I was about maybe her age, at 10 or 11, I did a report on the states, and I picked Maine just because I live in California. It was the furthest one, so I picked Maine. And ever since then, I've always been excited and intrigued by Maine, but I've never been there. Ever since I was like 10 or 11, Maine just sticks on my head because I did a report about it, and I've forgotten long since then, but it was just so beautiful. I'm like, I gotta get there. I just never have.
Even people on the East Coast very rarely get up there.
Really?
Not counting the Bostonians who all take their vacations there. Because, you know, it's just kind of up there.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's
actually,
not
I'm
too
way
far
up
from Boston,
there.
isn't it?
Well, yeah. I think the border driving is about an hour's drive from Boston.
Oh, yeah, that's
Plus a little sliver of New Hampshire.
Yeah. There she goes. I'm not sure how much the mic picked up because she was a quiet talker, but 67 next week is her birthday. She's from Bangor, Maine. She's hiked many parts, most of the Appalachian Trail. What an incredible woman. I couldn't even think about it. It's getting me tired just thinking about that stuff. And she's on her way. What do you think about that, Coop? That was amazing.
Grandpa can't even do that.
No, I couldn't even do that. Oh, I didn't realize I'm zoomed in here. I couldn't even do that. Mom couldn't do that? Well, it takes training. Anybody could do it, but not in the current state.
And she's all the way over there.
Yep, she's going downhill now. And here's a new mountain to look at.
We're hurting each other.
Busted!
We're hurting each
Oh, we were hurting each other, they say. What do you think about your sister, Coop?
They weren't hurting each other.
Yeah, they were playing nicely. That's all right, nothing wrong with that. I just like to get a little proof to remind them. So many trees, making that oxygen. Okay, kids, what you see in the distance
Grand
is the
Teton.
Grand Tetons. Look how amazing they look.
They look great. See a fence.
Well, thanks to some fires many hundreds of miles away, and I don't know, just kind of cloud cover and the haze, like you can't see shit. It's kind of a giant ass letdown. All it is like one shade of gray and then another shade of gray. There's a giant mountain, and these are like granite rock mountains. Like they're actually quite beautiful, but you can't see anything other than the silhouette, which is kind of a depressing thing. And the sun is right above us, so it's not like it's backlit. The sun should be, you know, lighting up the face of them. But yeah. So we drove all this way and can't even see it. What do you guys think?
I mean, it's not bad, but I mean,
You can tell that they're grand.
yeah, I mean, huge.
Yeah, you can tell that they're huge, but you just can't see the damn things. We'll call it, instead of the Grand Tetons, we'll call it the Grand Silhouette.
What's
It's when you just see like the shape of something like that. Like we can't really even see any detail. It's just a darker gray with the backdrop of a lighter gray. I mean, it's big. What do you guys think?
It's big.
What do you think, Coop?
It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. I don't know how good it's coming out on the camera, but it's relatively clear in person. But yeah. There's a river down there. You can see there's a couple dudes. I don't know if they're kayaking or canoeing or what. Okay, we're standing in the parking lot at the visitor center of the Grand Tetons in Wyoming. And look at this, our states are looking pretty slim. Bailey, what state did we just put on?
Wyoming, the buffalo state.
Wyoming. Yeah, it definitely does have a big old buffalo on it, huh?
Yeah.
Holy cow. All right. I heard horror stories about Grand Tetons and Yosemite or Yellowstone being a nightmare, not being able to park anywhere except room. Look at this. Motorhome parking for days. I was worried being in this big old 31-foot beast with the bike rack and the thing on the back. We're 38 feet. We wouldn't be able to do anything anywhere. We've pulled over about 6 times in this place and parked in all kinds of parking lots. So that's pretty exciting. So the internet is fake news. Because all the YouTube videos that I watched and all the forums I read said, oh my God, it's an absolute nightmare.
The internet is never wrong.
That's true. So, what do you guys think of this park here in Wyoming?
It was pretty cool, except for some reason it was hazy. But
Yeah, it was hazy. You can't really smell the smoke, but it's from a fire up northeast. I think they're in Oregon. Maybe a little bit of Idaho.
it's
But,
clearing up a bit.
Yeah. You still... There's the old Tetons in the background. Yeah, I guess it's clearing up a bit. They're still grand. We just left the visitor center, and this is the GD road that Google had me take out of there. I should have just doubled backed on where I came from, back to the main highway, but this is a 2-lane road, believe it or not. We've been hitting bushes, huh, Cooper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some leaves fell in.
Yeah, when we're passing, like here's a van. We just passed a dually, but I mean there's room, but holy shit, it is close. We've been taking bushes out. Thanks, Google. And oh, there ain't nowhere to turn around. Plus we're about halfway now, so we'll make it. Letting all these cars pass me. We just left the Grand Tetons. Well, we're actually driving up the Grand Tetons right now. And I had a trail of cars behind me. It's a 10% grade on, I think this is Highway 20. That's a serious ass kicker, dude. The motorhome's been screaming. I've had it in first gear going like 20. So I'm just giving it a little cool down, letting these cars pass. Okay, we made it to the top. We're at 8413. That ain't nothing compared to the pass through Colorado, Vail Pass. But this seriously was kicking our butt. This is the steepest grade we've had. They're usually only 6% grade. This is 10% up. And we just passed a sign that said 10% down, use lower gears. So we're gonna be burning the brakes, shifting down into second gear. So here goes.
Welcome to Idaho.
Heck yeah! Oh, what a bummer, dude. All these stickers.
I can't even see what it says, but I know it says Idaho.
Yeah.
trails look so soft up here in high elevation Idaho. We're up at 5,700 feet. It just looks so soft. She's a beaut, but not as beautiful as this rest stop's view. Hello. What do you guys think?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, look at how big the valley is. It's like a little extra flat spot down there, and then got the nice river. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right. Well, we're, I don't know, in Idaho, some distance. Pulled over. Let the motorhome relax a little bit. I'm going to make dinner while somebody takes a shower.
Yep. We stink.
Yep. Okay. Okay, we're at the old Idaho rest stop. So as you can see, we are here. Came on the old 26. We're gonna come down through Idaho Falls, down the 15, get on the 86 in old Pocatello. We're gonna 86 our way across this state. Oh, I don't know when, but at some point it turns into the 84. Go up through Boise, state capital. That's why there's a star there, kids. And then go on up here through Nampa and Payette, over into Oregon territory. So that's our travel plans for. I don't know how far we're gonna get today, but that's our, at least tomorrow. We're here to rest of tonight, maybe to here-ish, and then here to tomorrow into Oregon. Pretty cool. Ah! Bye, suckers! Free at last. Sweet home, free at last. Okay, we're still at the old rest stop. The beautiful one with the river. We got Dad and children are all showered. We just left the bathroom, had a family restroom, so we all went in there and did some dishes while we were here. We had tuna helper tonight, so Dad's like, yeah, we need to clean this stuff right now because it stinks. So kids are showered, Dad's showered, dishes are done, food in our belly. What do you think?
We feel good now.
Now Dad is gonna, this will probably be our last video for today because Dad's gonna drive as far as he can drive.
And then he doesn't want to look at a screen. Like
And then, I don't know what Cooper's rambling about. But, oh, you know what we're gonna do real quick? Actually, we're gonna put the Idaho sticker on.
Oh yeah.
Because we might drive through, ooh, you smell that? It smells like fresh rain. We might drive through the state tonight, I don't know. But either way, talk to you in a bit.
Bye.
Okay, while we are at the rest stop, it turns out we did some investigation. We've been here 2 hours. Holy cow. But we had 4 showers, we made dinner, and we washed dishes. So, anyways, beautiful, beautiful
World.
and 3 beautiful children. Cooper, what did we just do?
Idaho.
Idaho, very good. So we just figured we put the sticker on right now too. Idaho. Tomorrow, Oregon. All right. What do you guys think?
We've gone very far.
Yep. Okay, children. Tell me and the people of YouTube, all 17 million views that we're gonna get, what did we do today?
We went to the
Well, what's the very first thing that happened today?
stood in front of the generator
Yeah.
exhaust and got
Yeah,
yelled at.
yeah. Don't worry. The people watching just saw that clip about 10 minutes ago. Yeah. So tomorrow, if you're cold, what are you gonna do?
Ask for a jacket or go inside the motorhome.
Oh my God. The brain cells are firing. They're firing off. Okay, so we woke up, had breakfast. We dropped off some postcards because literally right next to that derelict gas station we parked in, right across the way was a post office. So we walked over, dropped some postcards off, and then we went and got gas. I had 2 tires, low pressure alarming because it was cold last night. So the air contracts when it's cold, so the tire pressures were low. So we went over, got gas, put air in the tires, slowed us down even more, started driving through beautiful Wyoming, and then we ran across the
Tank place.
Tank Place. Keep your tongue in your mouth. A little bit louder though. And then that place was awesome. We were there for at least 2 hours, and then we drove and drove and drove through beautiful Wyoming, and we got to what national park, Bailey?
The Teton Park.
What about the Tetons? Are they tiny?
They're huge.
Are they grand?
They're grand.
Yes, the Grand Teton National Park.
1,000 people.
So we stopped quite a few times at the national park, stopped at the visitor center, and then drove and drove and drove, got our butt kicked by that grade coming out of the Tetons. That was comical. And then on the backside was the same steepness of grade, so that was comical because I was going slow. I had it in second gear and we were cruising about 40.
And he was going slow, so he had to keep on pulling
Yep,
over.
that's right. Slow up the hill, and I was going slow down the hill too because we didn't want our brakes didn't stink, so that's good.
Much.
And then I'll change the scenery to the sunset. And then we drove here, and now we just spent 2 hours at a rest stop. I think that's a world record. And now we're gonna get in the motorhome and just drive and drive and drive. So these kids will put their pajamas on, and Dad's gonna drive, and we'll see where we end up.